This list of unsolved deaths includes well-known cases where the cause of death could not be officially determined. The person's identity could not be established after they were found dead. The cause is known, but the manner of death could not be determined. Different official investigations have come to different conclusions. Cases where there are unofficial alternative theories about deaths, the most common theory being that the death was a homicide, can be found under death conspiracy theories. Analysis. On June 3, 2022, the Dutch NOS News Network described the phenomenon as a grim series of Russian billionaires, many from the oil and gas industries, who have been found dead under unusual circumstances since early this year. The first was on January 30, when 60-year-old Leonid Shulman, transport chief for Russian energy giant Gazprom, was found dead in the bathroom of his country house in the Leningrad region. Beside his body was a suicide note. On July 6, 2022, CNN Portugal described the group as millionaires with direct or indirect links to the Kremlin found dead in a mystery scenario since the beginning of the year. It referred to a previous investigation by USA Today, which concluded that 38 Russian businessmen and oligarchs close to the Kremlin died in mysterious or suspicious circumstances between 2014 and 2017. Friends and families of the deceased Russian businessmen generally found it unthinkable that they killed themselves, and in some cases also their wives and children, and have demanded an independent investigation into the mysterious deaths. Igor Volobyev, the Ukrainian-born ex-vice chairman of Gazprom Bank, who left Russia during the outbreak of the 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine and joined the Freedom of Russia Legion, said in an interview with The Insider that he thought that his former colleague Vladislav Avayev's alleged murder of his family and subsequent suicide had been staged. Why? That is difficult to say. Perhaps he knew something and posed some kind of danger. Likewise, Sergei Protasinyav's son, who was not in Spain when his parents and sister were found dead in Lloret de Mar, stated his father was not the perpetrator, but that his parents and sister were murdered by someone else. Protasinyov was the former CEO of gas giant Novatek, which published a statement saying he was a real family man, and called on the Spanish authorities to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation. Businessman and critic of the Russian federal government Bill Browder has opined that Putin is personally ordering executions of influential business leaders in critical sectors whom he feels will not be yes men, and intimidates their successors with threats of death or violence. List of deaths.